Hey Siri, turn off the alarm. Sup fam, it is me, Andre Taylor, and right now it is 6:11 a.m. in the morning, as you can see. And today I wanted to make a video about my new love of running and how it changed my life and what I do forever, so let's go. So we're gonna start off today with some breakfast, and then we're gonna go into the actual run. I actually didn't really like running to start off with. I didn't like exercising at all. I used to think that exercise was this super defeating feeling because I would always get really sore afterwards or always hate it during the actual workout, which I will admit hasn't changed. It's just how I handle it now. Let's get some breakfast. I'm gonna start by stretching just because it's important to do and it gives me some time to talk to y'all. Come here. There you go. So I started doing running at the beginning of quarantine. And it really started as a way to get over being bored and stuck inside all the time. And I had always seen people running around Los Angeles, and my first thought always was, why would you do that to yourself? I just genuinely don't understand. And so I didn't really want to start it for a very long time, but then I just started doing it, and I started with the Couch to 5K app, which I would say if you are a beginner runner, that is where you should start because it eases you in so slowly. I think it's the perfect program to start off with because it does these intervals. Now, intervals are when you're walking and running, which is how I prefer to do my training. So here I was doing Couch to 5K, and I was doing 2 or 3 runs a week. You're supposed to do 3, but let's be honest, it's whatever I got motivated. My legs would get tired, my breathing would be all sorts of messed up, and I just always thought I couldn't do it. There was this one time I got challenged to run a mile, and halfway into the mile I realized I was bored and I was tired and I just could not do it. And so I did what everyone would do during that time. I quit that shit. When I quit, I felt like I was just a failure, and I didn't want to be known as that or leave off with that. So I just really tried to keep finding a way to get back into it because I knew during quarantine I wanted to work out. And I wanted to work out because I wanted to push myself towards completing a goal this year, especially with everything being locked down. My New Year's resolution goals really got a wrench thrown in them. So it came to be more about how can I work on myself, whether that meant my writing, my acting, my editing, my YouTube channel. But one of the biggest things I wanted to focus on was me. So what changed that for me and made me okay with running, you may ask? Well, let's go outside to talk about that. The first step is that I wanted to get ahead of my health altogether. So what I did is I went and I got an Apple Watch. So I got an Apple Watch Series 5. And the reason I mainly got this was for the workout features that are included in it, and because it was going to track everything for me, which made life a lot easier. And so once I had this Apple Watch who was telling me, like, you got to go work out, I started to want to close those rings more. Now, this is not an Apple fanboy video. This is about running. So I got the Apple Watch, but I still had the problem of how am I going to get to run? I still hate running. And that's when I got the number one thing that I think has helped me. And you out there, if you're watching this video, just need to find that thing that's going to motivate you. But what I realized is that I could not run alone. I just couldn't. Now, I know I'm not the only one in this country that hates running. It's not as if I asked a friend to run with me. Oh, I did. But none of them said yes. So what did I do instead? Well, what I did instead was I downloaded an app because they gave me a free month. And what app is that, you may ask? Peloton. So I downloaded Peloton and they gave me a free month of all of their classes. So this was good for me because I didn't even look for Peloton for running. The reason I looked at Peloton is because I was trying to learn how to meditate and I didn't want to pay a whole year of Calm subscription, but on there I saw that it had guided runs and I just tried it. And for some reason, that is what got me to run, because I had somebody it felt like that was keeping me accountable. And so I started doing HIIT training. I started doing that for a few months. As I kept doing it, I started to get what they call the runner's high. The runner's high is real, y'all. It's real. I still to this day hate the actual act of running, but I love the feeling I get afterwards. When you're sweating, when you get back into the house, just ready to take that shower, there's this euphoric feeling that comes over you that literally is almost life-changing. Like I would never need to do anything else other than running because it gives me that high. And once I began to love running, here we go with the title of the video, that's when I changed my whole life. I started eating healthier because I wanted to be healthier. And I worked on myself first because I listened to this audiobook by Kevin Hart, which I will put in the description down below. You're always spending so much time worried about everybody else that when you work out first thing in the morning, it makes it so the first thing is about you. So give pleasure to yourself. I am building myself up for greatness, whatever that greatness means. Whether that greatness means I'm going to edit the coolest YouTube video, or whether that greatness means I'm going to be just overly amazing at work, or whether that greatness means I'm gonna take a break today because I need it because we're in quarantine, my guy. So if you're watching this now wondering, how am I gonna start to learn how to run? I mean, this man just told me his whole story, but really, it's not that motivating. You have to find motivation in it. It's not gonna come easy. Nothing that you love is going to come easy, but if you have the mind power to do it and the motivation, and like I said, for me it was work on myself first, then you can do anything. Like I'm awake here at golden hour. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. And I'm up this early. Right now it's only 7:07 because I want to see how beautiful the world is. And I want to work on myself. So you got to find the thing that motivates you. You got to find the thing that starts you off in the morning, that starts you off at night. Whatever time you want to do it, it doesn't have to be a run. It can be a walk. It can be a jog. It can be literally anything. It can be writing in your journal every day. But it's finding that thing that makes you happy and that motivates you. So the title of this video is How Running Changed My Life. And it did because it made me realize that I love myself and I want to continue to do that. So come on and run with me. Thanks fam for watching. My name is Andre. Please hit that like and subscribe if you like and subscribe, and please tell me your running stories in the comments down below. That way we can chat about that and talk about what gets us all started. Thanks fam. Let's just take the first step together. 1, 2. Thanks fam for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe. Bye. Just in case y'all thought I was lying to y'all. Jesus.